Welcome to Friday. This is your Morning X. I'm Barnes. That's Leslie, and this is Celebrity Sleaze.
Another day, another story about Blake and Justin. Blake Lively's sued by a PR firm. Did you see that?
So what is she being sued for?
She's facing a $7 million defamation lawsuit from Jed Wallace. He's the owner of that crisis PR firm, Street Relations. Of course, amidst all of this that it's going back and forth, Wallace alleges that Blake Lively falsely accused him and his firm of orchestrating a smear campaign against her as part of her civil rights complaint against Justin Baldoni. Of course, this is going back and forth, back and forth. Her attorneys are saying, yeah, they are just trying to pile on crap and it's not going to work.
If they lose, we're talking about major amounts of cash going out the door for just such stupidity.
Lively had stated that Wallace weaponized a digital army to spread damaging content about her online, a claim Wallace denies. Well, there's a website, too. Come on.
This trial is going to be some must-see TV, but it's not for a year.
Must-see TV. Okay, I have to hand it to Tom Brady. He knows his TV game needs work, and he says he's ready for the Super Bowl. Okay? He said, quote, I understand I'm a long ways from being a finished product as a broadcaster. It feels like it was about 10 years ago because there's been such a learning curve. And he's talking about, his debut that he made on Fox. I understand I'm a long ways from being a finished product. And he says he's got friends that actually critique him, Barnes. He was like, all I'm trying to do is deliver for the fans, and they're the ones that we're trying to serve. I'm trying to elevate the game the best I can by doing things the right way. So he knows he needs to improve, and he is taking recommendations from people.
How much of this is inside, though? Does the regular fan... I mean, he doesn't bother me when I watch him and he's doing games.
Not at all, but I think there are people that are saying, like, he's not a seasoned professional.
Yeah,
well, of course, this is the first time he's doing it.
Yeah, he'll get better.
Giselle, speaking of Tom Brady, his ex, Giselle, welcomes her third child. This is with her...
Dude, that was fast.
Her boyfriend, Joaquin Valente, reportedly a very healthy baby. She's 44 now. She already has 2 children, of course, with Tom Brady. Good for her, though. She seems very happy.
That was really fast, which makes you wonder what was going on. That wasn't so long ago that they got divorced.
I know, and she immediately, do you think it's a rebound situation, or do you think, hey, maybe she's just really happy?
Maybe, but that was really fast.
Barnes, I want to play this for you. I want you to tell me who this is, okay? Listen to this. Who do you think this is?
Went through this transition where from being a rapper, like looking at all these girls and looking at my wife, like, oh, my girl needs to be just like the other girls, showing her body off, showing this, showing that. And I didn't realize that that was affecting like my soul and my spirit as someone that's married and loved and the father of like now with about to be 4 kids. Of course, it's like a formal underwear. It's hot. It's like, it's hot for who though?
So like the night before the event, you're gonna come in here and say that you're not into a corset bag. Give me really bad anxiety. What are you talking about?
Why is that giving you anxiety to say that?
Because you knew last night I was having really bad anxiety and I don't need any more negative energy for you to now say that you're not into me wearing a tight dress.
You are my wife, and it affects me when pictures are too sexy.
Wow, that's a very different sounding Kanye, huh?
Boy, have times changed.
Wow.
Now he's spreading his new wife and making her run naked down runways. I think Kim Kardashian's a little disturbed, too, about her kids.
Yeah, he even talks differently now.
So different in that audio that's resurfaced. Howie Mandel now apologizing to Bill Burr for that whole Billy Corgan ambush on his podcast.
Everyone questioned whether or not this was a bit. I don't think it was.
No, I want to apologize. I feel horrible. Sure. And I'm sorry, Bill. I'm sorry, Billy. I only tried to do something good. Bill Burr has not... peeped. I texted him and said, good episode. Mm-hmm. Didn't answer.
No.
I said, is there anything I can do to further
follow up, right?
To follow up?
How can I help you?
No answer.
Nothing.
The next thing I see is, because I'm not on social media that much, is headlines.
Bill Burr doubles down on trashing Howie Mandel over the Corgan.
That is the New York Post.
Now, what do you think about all of that? Do you think it was a real setup, or do you think they're playing
I think it's
into
real.
it?
No, I don't know. I feel
Burr
like
seemed really agitated.
now that as it plays out, it does seem like he tried to just have fun. He thought they would think it was funny. And when you do see those two guys sitting next to each other, Billy Corgan and Bill Burr, they do look like brothers.
They look like brothers. I want to know what Billy Corgan thinks about all of this.
I guess it's deeply personal to him, and he just took offense.
I do have Barnes' big hair breaking news.
Oh, what?
Black Sabbath reuniting for one last show this summer.
This is huge.
This is full on. Ozzy is introducing a couple of them the last time. Original drummer Bill Ward will complete the original lineup. This is kind of crazy. Do we think that Ozzy's okay? Like, can he stand up there and really perform?
I don't know. But one thing that would make him do it, and that's money. And that's what for all
Sharon
these years.
Osbourne behind him.
But there's some big bands signing. Where is this happening?
This is July 5th in their hometown of Birmingham, England. Are you ready for the lineup?
I'll actually be in England on July 5th.
Dude, you should go to Metallica is playing Alice in Chains.
Wow.
Tom Morello, Billy Corgan, Wolfgang Van Halen, Sammy Hagar, Lizzie Hale, Fred Durst, Slash. I mean, this is Ozzy's final solo set. You should go.
I'm seriously, if it's that close, I'll be at Wimbledon. So it's going to be, hopefully it's in that area. I might have to check that out. I'm sure they'll televise it. Wonder who's going to play, and Ozzy's going to do a solo set, I guess, of his solo material.
Yes.
I want to know what band. I'm sure people from those bands you mentioned probably are going to support him.
You think it's like an all-star band kind of thing?
That's what I would think. Going off
How funny would that be is that one night you're at Wimbledon, and then the next night
that would be cool. Well, now thanks for telling me, because that's a nice write-off of show business.
I did go through my Black Sabbath phase.
Official sleaze business.
Iron Man. I know you love reality shows, so I'm doing this one for you. CBS's The Amazing Race is getting bigger and more exciting for season 37.
I need to get back.
The show will feature 14 teams instead of 11. The expanded cast is part of a season of surprises, new game twists, and locations. They're going to Osaka, Japan. Wow.
They've been there before. Yeah.
Strasbourg, France, which is gorgeous. Also featuring a fork in the road challenge where teams will have to choose which direction to take, creating 2 parallel races.
They may need some new producers, because some of the bits they're redoing the same challenges over, and that's what kind of had me waning on the show.
Well, now that you know that there's new gameplay twists, maybe you'll come back.
I love that show. I love the idea. The tension in that show is awesome, but they felt like they kept doing the same, like the airport bit's the same. Like it's the same scene over and over with the same people.
Well, again, the largest cast ever, season 37 of The Amazing Race, March the 5th, CBS and Paramount Plus. That's your Celebrity Sleaze.
Could you do that game? Like if they put us on there as a team?
No.
We would be the worst players in the history.
I would kill it for you.
I'm
I'm not roughing it. I have no sense of direction. I would be lost.
You think that I would be out there for the rough it, staying at a hostel, eating some
can't do it.
cow toe? No.
I would like to be lost in Strasbourg, France, though.
That is a good thing.